Hello, welcome back to the channel. Hope all of you are doing great today. Today we are going to learn about the Python. Okay, now what the first topic? Okay, we'll discuss about the Python. Now, on today's episode, we are going to learn about introduction to the Python data types, variable ID. Okay, this one. Okay, basic topic. Introduction to Python. What is Python? Installing Python, Python shell versus scripting, and Python ID. Okay. At first, we will discuss about the introduction to the Python. Let's discuss about the Python, and we will elaborate in a very briefly way. Okay. Now, introduction to the Python. We are going to introduce about the Python and why Python is used as the programming language. We are going to see this. Python is a high-level interpreted programming language known for its readability and simplicity. It is widely used in the various domains like web development, data analysis, artificial intelligence, scientific computing, and more. Python easy to understand syntax allow beginner to quickly learn and write the program. Python also support the multiple programming paradigms, including the procedural, object-oriented, and functional programming. Now we are going to discuss about the key feature of the Python interpreted language. Python code is executed by line means when we run the Python code, it is executed with line by line also. Now, dynamically typed, you don't need to declare a variable type in a Python. Okay. Next one is readable syntax. That means Python emphasize the code reliability and simplicity also. And next one is large community and extensive library. Python has a rich ecosystem of library that helps with the tasks ranging from web development to the machine learning also. Now we will elaborate it in a very brief way, okay? Now ELLOGRAT elaborate it with great. Now we are going to discuss, and so I have of error on my internet. Let's see. Okay. Now connection has been restored. Now the connection has been restored. Okay. Now introduction to the Python. Now elaborate. We have to elaborate this one. Now we are going to discuss about this. Now dynamically type. No need to declare a variable type. A readable syntax. Simplicity and code clarity. Rich set of library for the various tasks from web development to AI also. Now let's discuss about this. Uh, what is Python? Python is the open source high level programming language designed by the Guido van Rossum and first released in 1991. And it's known for its ease of learning, readability, and versatility. Python is used across the broad range of industry, including web development using the framework like Danzo and Flask. Python science with a library like NumPy, Panda, and Metapole automation example is scripting and task automation and artificial intelligence through the TensorFlow and PyTorch, etc. And Python syntax is designed to be initiative, which is why it is often recommended as the first programming language for the beginner. Also, Python also emphasizes the code readability using the identification to define the code block rather than the brashes or the keyword also. Now we are going to install the Python. It's step also. Go to official Python website, download the latest stable version of Python that makes sure to Windows version. Run the installer and follow the uh, instruction and make sure to check the box and add Python to path. And I've already installed, so I'll not do that. Okay, here is the best method also for Linux and Mac OS. Mac OS Python 2.x comes with the pre-installed with Mac OS, but recommended to install Python 3x. You can use Homebrew or package manager for Mac to install Python. Brew install Python. Okay, Linux distribution comes with the Python pre-install. You can verify this by running the command Python 3 version in your terminal, and if not, install, you can use the following command based on your distribution also. Sudo atp update sudo apt install python 3. Now PowerShell versus scripting also. Python shell means Python shell is an interactive environment where you can run the Python command one by one. It is a great place to test a small snippet of the code, experiment in the Python syntax. To access the Python shell, you can simply type Python or Python 3 in the command line or terminal depending on your installation. Python script are the file that contain a series of Python command usually stored with the .py extension. This script can be executed as a program also. To run the Python script. We can use open terminal or the command prompt and navigate the directory where the Python is located and the type the Python script time.py also. Scripting is more suitable for the larger reusable piece of code, whereas the shell is useful for a small experiment also. Now the Python IDE means the software integrated development environment. Through it, it provides a comprehensive tool to run the code also. The comprehensive tool for software development share common types of Python IDE, including code completion, debugging tools, and built-in terminal. Now, some popular Python IDE are Python some powerful feature rich IDE developed by the JetBrains. It also provides excellent support for Python development, including code suggestion or debugger and integrated testing tools. VS Studio, Visual Studio Code, a lightweight extensible code editor with a robust Python support. Through the extension, it is free and open source and highly customizable. Spider, an IDE designed for scientific programming, mainly used by the data scientist and researcher. It integrates well with the Python scientific library like NumPy, SciPy, and Matplotlib. Jupyter Notebook, an IDE primarily used for data analysis and scientific computing. It allows you to create and share the document that contain live code, equation, visualization, and explanatory text. Ideally, the default ID that comes with the Python, it is the simple and provide the basic feature for scripting and running Python code. Now it is suitable for the beginner. Okay. Here it's all of its description. Okay. Now we have discussed about this introduction to Python. What is Python? Installing the Python and Python shell versus scripting. Okay. On the next episode, I will showcase about the downloading and installing the Python on your laptop or a computer. Okay.